So I want to read Romans chapter 12, verse 3. This is the King James Version, as always. For I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as God hath dealt to every man the measure of faith. Have you guys ever wondered what measure of faith God has given to us? One of my favorite scriptures that is found in Galatians chapter 2, verse 16. And it reads again in the King James Version, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Jesus Christ. Wow. Even we have believed in Jesus Christ, that we might be justified by the faith of Christ. There he goes again. And not by the works of the law. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. Interesting. Now skip now to verse 20 in the same chapter. I am crucified with Christ, nevertheless I live, yet not I, but Christ liveth in me. In the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by, what is he going to say? I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. So if you're wondering, what was the measure of faith God has given to every man? Then the answer is right there. We have the faith of Jesus Christ. We live by the faith of Jesus now. It's not according to our faith, but by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. So you guys, also in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2, and I just want to emphasize in the King James Version, when something was italicized, it meant that it was not part of the original text. So let me read it real quick. Looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. So the word our was italicized, meaning it's not part of the text. So let's read it like this. Looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of faith. It is the faith of Jesus we live by. It is the faith of Jesus we function by. It is the faith of the Son of God that we do the supernatural things. But it's not up to you to try to muster up faith. Look to the author and finisher of faith, which is Jesus, the Son of God. Just ask him. It's that easy.